We're going to go ahead and get started with that nice quick warm up. So go ahead and get those pedals going, nice flat. 80 to 110 is where we're headed right now. Let's go ahead and get started. We're going to be climbing today. And getting a nice, good workout in. So really want you to focus on really warming up right now. Keeping that nice soft bend in your elbows so they aren't locked out. And no tight grip. I want your fingers nice and free. The playlist link is listed in our chat box. Or if you have your own music that you'd like to listen to, feel free to put it on. Anything that gets you going, so radio, YouTube, Spotify, your workout, let's have some fun with it. Just getting everything nice and warmed up. We're going to be here for 4 minutes. I want to make sure your heart rate is up enough so when we start climbing and your body's nice and warmed up, that it's not too much of a stress on the system. Right now, I'm hovering right around between 90 to 95 RPM. So in 90 seconds, we're going to be climbing. We're going to start the climb up, kind of not too much, just like we're starting up that hill. So probably about a 5 out of a 10. And then throughout this climb, we're going to continue to add a little bit more resistance. We're staying in the saddle for this climb. If at any time you feel that getting a little tired of being in the saddle or you're starting to slow down a little bit, hop out of the saddle, add a little bit of power to it, and then come back down. Keeping your head in a nice neutral position. So it means you're looking to the ground, about 6 to 8 feet in front of you. We're going to start climbing in 3, 2, 1. Again, not crazy resistance right here. We're about a 5 out of a 10. In 10 seconds, we're going to increase again. Here we go. Bring it up a little bit more. Nice job. In 30 seconds, we're going to increase it again. We're wanting to be about 60 to 80 RPMs here. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Resistance up a little bit more. Right now I'm hovering right around 80 RPM. We're going to be here for 2 minutes before we do our next increase. So I want you to find your zone, get that nice, even and smooth pedal stroke. Nice job. Hang in there. You're doing great. Leading with that heel on the way down on that downstroke. And then remembering to pull up just as much as you're pushing down. That's really going to help even out your pedal stroke, which is going to make you a more efficient rider. Also wanting to keep your core engaged here. We're going to be bringing our power up, or resistance up, 2, 1. Bring it up a little bit more. Great job. We're going to have one more increase. And we'll be there for a little bit. And then we're going to get some recovery time coming in. So we'll be recovering on a flat. Great job, hang in there. We have 90 seconds before we're in that active recovery. We're going to have our final resistance increase in 10 seconds. Okay, here we go in 3, 2, 1. Bring it on up. Finish this series nice and strong here. 45 seconds left. Great job, hang in there. Almost there, then we get a 3-minute active recovery. Great job. 3, 2, 1. Resistance off. This is a great time to grab some water. We have 3 minutes to recover here. Then we're going to be climbing again. This is active. I still want a nice, good pace on your pedals. We don't want our heart rate to drop too much. We aren't quite cooling down yet, so we still want to be in our workout mood with just a lower heart rate. Hang in there, enjoy this time. 80 to 110 is what we're aiming for. Right now I'm averaging about 100 RPM, so that's my cadence. We have 90 seconds left on this recovery, then we're going to be climbing again. This time when we're on our hill, we're going to start at about a 7. We're actually going to stay around a 7. And instead of increasing our power, we're going to increase our pedal stroke at different times throughout this next series. Great job. Enjoy this time right here. We have about 40 seconds left. Okay, in 10 seconds, we're bringing that resistance up to a level 7. 60 to 80 is our RPM goal. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, bring that resistance up. So we're on that nice, good hill right now. You should definitely be feeling that resistance. We're going to do our first power up in 15 seconds. So what that means is I just want you to push yourself. So not a sprint. We're just picking up the speed a little bit. Okay, here we go. First push. We're going to be here for a little bit. So that's why I'm saying it's not a sprint. I want you to focus on increasing your cadence and powering through this part. Nice job. Find your zone. Now, when we do our recovery, we're not bringing our resistance off. We're just going to go back to a pace of a reclining, but a nice kind of steady pace where we aren't pushing it. So FYI on that. Nice job. Keep it going. We have 30 seconds left of this first push. Great job. Three, two, one. Normal pace here. Keep it going. We have about 1 more minute here. Then we're going to have another push. And then after that final push, we're going to be in a flat recovery again. When we start to get tired, we really start to drop, maybe hunch our shoulders a little bit. I want you to focus on keeping that nice, strong core. Keeping only a slight bend in your elbows. Again, nice, calm, loose fingers. 15 seconds, we're going to be pushing it again. Great job, keep it going. Starting our push in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. We're going to be in this one for quite a while here. So again, don't spread it out. I just want you to push it, increase your speed a little. Nice job, hang in there. Find your zone, find your happy place right now. We have 2 more minutes here, then we're going into that recovery on a flat. Keep on pushing, you got it. Stay strong here. Nice job, hang in there. One more minute, then we get our recovery. Power through it. Last minute here. Thirty seconds left. Hang in there, you're almost there. Ten seconds. Okay, go ahead and recover, bring that resistance off. Active recovery here. 80 to 110 for your cadence. grab some water. This is a 2-minute recovery. Then we have our last series. Then we'll be cooling down. Nice job. So for our last one, it's going to be an EMOM, or every minute on the minute. Every minute on the minute, we're going to be coming out of the saddle for a standing climb. Then the last 30 seconds, we're going to be back in the saddle. We have 1 more minute of our recovery here. Grab some water. Focus on your breath. See if you can bring it down a little bit. So in 30 seconds, we're going to be doing 2 things. We're going to be bringing that resistance up. We're also coming out of the saddle. So it's going to look like bringing that resistance up, and then as soon as that resistance is up, we're hopping out of the saddle. So we're going to actually bring the resistance up about 5 seconds before our next series starts. Okay, get ready. 3, 2, 1, resistance up. And out of the saddle in 3, 2, 1. We're here for 30 seconds. Great job. For the second 30 seconds when we're in the saddle, we are not touching our resistance. I want you to keep that same resistance going. Okay, in the saddle in 3, 2, 1, back in the saddle. $60 to $80, our RPM goal here. You've got this. Stay strong here. Okay, 3, 2, 1, out of the saddle. Great job. Three, 2, 1, back in the saddle. We have 2 more times, then we're going to start our cool down. Great job. We're going to finish the last 2 minutes of this nice and strong. 3, 2, 1, out of the saddle. Great job. Find that rhythm. Three, 2, 1, back in the saddle. And 1 more coming up. Our last one. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Finish up strong here. Keep it going, you got it. And a saddle in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Last 30 seconds and we're taking that resistance off. Okay, resistance off in 3, 2, 1, here we go. Slow down that pedaling. Time to cool on down. Amazing job today. Climbing requires a lot of strength, both mentally and physically, so be very proud of yourself. This was a tough workout. You finished it. Great job. Go ahead and slow that pedaling down a little bit more and start to roll those shoulders back. Good. 2 more. Last one. And then I want you to bring your arms out, thumbs up to the ceiling. Open wide, just opening up that chest. Good. Now bring that right arm across your body, hug it in. And then bring it on up and overhead. Go ahead and release it. Other arm comes out across the body, hug it in. And then bring it up and over. And shake those arms out, and I want you to look over your shoulder. Back to center, look over your other shoulder. Good, and bring it on back. Go ahead and stop that pedaling, bring your feet parallel to the ground, drop those heels. Good, now go ahead and sit those hips back. I'll target the hamstrings a little bit more than the calves. Good, bring those hips back. Let's do a 180, drop those heels. Good, bring the hips back. Good, come back up. Let's hop out of these pedals here. Standing on up. Let's go ahead and grab one leg, bring it up behind us to stretch out those quads. And standing up nice and tall. Good, go ahead and cross that ankle over, sit on down. Good, coming back up, let's get that other side. And then go ahead and cross that ankle over, sit down. Good, come on up. Let's go ahead and reach up, grab one wrist and lean to the opposite side. Back to center, let's do the other side. Great, let's go ahead and take that nice deep breath in. And exhale one more time. And exhale. Wonderful job today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much.